Sports Network with another volleyball broadcast. Tonight, the Lady Apaches will take on Atkins in a pink out. And I'm Trevor Hawley. I'm here with Olivia Orr. And always Brad Caldwell here with us producing. And Olivia, what do you think the Lady Apaches need to do to be successful tonight?
You know, they've been doing great this season. Last week was really good for them. I think what they need to do is just come out really strong and keep that energy. You know, they haven't been lacking in being active at the net and being strong with their serves. So as long as they keep doing that, I think that they'll have a successful night.
Yeah, and we always talk about how the first set, sometimes they come out a little slow. Mm-hmm. But last week, I don't think they allowed more than 10 points in a set, which is actually fantastic. And it was a quick night last week. And tonight we'll see how Atkins is. I guess I can look up the record while we wait for the game to start.
Yep. Yeah, their defense was really great. It's really good to see that. Their offense is always really good, but it's really great to see them step up defense-wise too.
And we're about to do the Pledge of Allegiance and player introductions. We'll take a quick break while we do that. We'll be right back in a moment on Arkansas Sports Network.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it, because first is who we are.
on the roster. Tawny Sweden. We'll probably get her and Sarah confused. They changed their hairstyles up today, so maybe not. Sometimes when they wear the same hairstyle, we get people confused.
Yeah, it happens.
And Kennedy Corbin.
Yeah, this is a very senior-dominating lineup here. A lot of seniors on the court.
Everybody but Corbin and Tawny Sweden,
Yep.
which both of them are juniors, I believe. But yeah, you see a lot of pink here tonight. Like we said, it was a pink out. Cool theme, October BCA month.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see who gets the serve here first. Atkins in their away whites and the Apaches in pink. And Abby Duval, the libero, will be wearing white, and Atkins liberos in red. And let's see who serves or who comes out for the liberos at least. And I'll try to stay with the Atkins roster as we go. Have it on my phone here. Hopefully it's correct on Sportsbook Live. That'd be kind of scary if I was saying names wrong or they have the wrong roster.
Yeah, for sure. We got Pottsville starting off the serve.
Lauren White will serve for the Lady Apaches first, and here we go.
Good serve, went deep.
Great defense so far here tonight.
It is in the net.
The Red Devils will strike first. And starting on the court for the Lady Apaches, Lauren White, Tawny Sweden, Sierra Blevins, Claire Crothers, Sarah Francis, and Abby Duval.
Here's the set for Pottsville.
Claire Crothers there with a little too much strength. And that's the thing about volleyball, even when you play defense. If you have too much strength, sometimes it doesn't go your way.
Left point, right point, -1. It's all there. It's
And
real simple.
Apaches will get the point there.
And then you got your ads.
Tawny Sweden will serve for the Lady Apaches.
I'll be back as soon as
And they went last week. They went on runs when they started serving, like 6-7 point runs every set. Red Devils get a point right back. And we'll see who serves for the Red Devils. And of course, number 3 is serving, and I don't have a number 3 on my roster.
That's
So
okay.
that's always nice.
Good serve for Atkins right there. Pottsville getting it over. Here's a dump.
And that worked to perfection for them. Lady Apaches kind of had to scramble to get back in position, and the Lady Red Devils took advantage of that.
Yep. Here's the serve.
They're going to call that
Is in.
Red Devils point.
Really close call right there, but the Devils are pulling ahead during this first set here.
Lady Apaches thought it was their point, but the referee or the high official, high judge, whatever we call them, said otherwise. And these are 2 of new officials we haven't seen this year. Usually we have the same 2. And I'll say this before the game starts. We try not to harp on the referees. They're not professionals. And then, of course, the 2 line judges are volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely don't want to get onto them.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's doing their best.
And right there, the Lady Apaches are looking for a block, but it went out. And like I said, sometimes you play too good a defense in volleyball. You block it, but it just goes out. It doesn't go your way.
That is true. Blevins tried to get it over, but that's another point for the Devils.
The Red Devils are off to a great start, 7-1 start. And this is not what you want to see in the first set. It's falling behind late or early.
Well, it is in the net, and now Pottsville will have a chance to serve here.
Sierra Blevins will serve. And we usually see her in front of the net. Looks like Abby Duval came out for Kennedy Corbin.
Good serve by Blevins right there.
Off the shot clock. I know probably can't see that on camera, but we'll let you know. And it's always cool seeing all the high schools with shot clocks now. Of course, Arkansas made the rule where if you can buy a shot clock, they'll run it.
Oh, yeah. Good recovery right there by Pottsville. Tried to tap it over, could not get to it. Another point for Atkins.
Yeah, Kennedy Corbin tried to kill it, and she got blocked at the net. Substitution for the Lady Apaches here. I want to say that's Ella Holstad in for Sierra Blevins.
Good block by Atkins. Another point for them.
Yeah, and they're on a roll, 3-9 to start off. And of course, if you don't know, sets go to 25, best of 3. Or best of 5, not best of 3. And if we do go to 5 sets, it'll be to 15.
Yes, we typically don't go to 5 sets, but it has happened. Could be a possibility tonight. Who knows?
I think the one common game I saw in between Atkins and Pottsville's schedule was Russellville. And both teams took them to 5 sets and lost. And Atkins just staying on their roll right now.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see if Coach Bradigan will take a timeout or just let the girls try to figure it out.
Here's the serve.
Got to get it over the net. Lauren White does. And you see Pottsville, they're really active at the net, getting a lot of blocks. Just some of them aren't going their way.
Yep. Good attempt by Atkins, but great placement by Pottsville here. They'll get to serve once again.
Sarah Francis will be credited with getting over the net. Kind of tipped around between 2 Red Devils, but it ultimately fell. Claire Crothers will serve. And she did a great job serving last week. And let's see if she can continue to do that. Looks like the Lady Apaches thought it was their point again.
Yeah.
But the side judge said it was out.
They were looking for a kill, did not quite get it.
And like I said, those side judges on the edges are both volunteers. And they get trained a little bit, maybe just watch volleyball a little bit, but they're not trained professionals.
That is true. Both teams just getting it over. Good recovery by Pottsville right there.
Kennedy Corbin with a great reaction. Ball kind of just landed in her lap. It led to a point.
Great block.
Sarah Francis will serve. It's kind of weird seeing them in pink. I'm so used to them wearing black or gold.
Yeah, it is different, but this whole facility is decked out in pink right now, if y'all can't tell.
Yeah, and there's some pink pumpkins and white pumpkins in front of us.
Yep.
Of
They
course.
really went all out.
For BCA.
Yeah, we love to see it.
And it's always a great month to celebrate awareness because cancer's hard to deal with.
That was a good dump right there. Give Pottsville another point on the scoreboard.
Well, they're actually going to call that for the Red Devils. They're going to say that Lauren White scooped the ball.
I see. Dang. Well, nice attempt right there by Pottsville.
Penalty discussion. Substitution. Emerson Stevens will come on for Sarah Francis. Emerson's another senior on this team. And there's a lot of seniors that play, but there's just as many juniors and sophomores as well. So next year the Lady Apaches will probably be able to rebuild just as strong as they are this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them, how they go on next season and all that.
Hopefully we get to do that again. This has been fun, and the season's not even over yet.
Absolutely. Well, that was a good serve by Atkins right there. They have got quite the lead. It's 15-5. Not too late for a comeback during this first set, and it is still just the first set.
Right, in volleyball, we compare it to basketball when we talk about a game of runs. You can get 10 points out of nowhere just that fast.
Yeah.
And it all starts right there with one. And Duval's going to come in for Kennedy Corbin, and she'll serve as well. And Sierra Blevins came in for Ella Holstad. And Atkins seems to really like that dump play.
Yeah. Yeah, Pottsville tried to recover from that, but just could not gain control.
And we saw Lauren White. We see Lauren White do it a lot, too. And it was effective. But it seems teams caught on just a little bit. But both teams have been great today.
Was he going to Pottsville?
Yeah, it was kind of the side judge kind of questioning his own call there.
Yeah, that was a close call.
And from my angle, it did look out, but it just has to barely touch the white line. Lauren White's going to serve. And that's what does make this so hard. That in tennis, if it barely touches the line, it counts as in.
Yeah. Great kill right there.
Kill by Tawny Sweden. And we see a lot of her, Sierra Blevins, Kennedy Corbin, and Sarah Francis get a lot of kills at the net. And that's a great start. And like we said, a 10-point lead in volleyball can evaporate quickly, and now they're only down by 8.
Barely made it over the net, but it did, and another point for Atkins.
Well, when Atkins went to hit that, it kind of looked like 2 people wanted to hit it. And that might have kind of distracted me, so it might have distracted the players as well.
Yeah.
You kind of got to guess who's actually going to hit it.
Pottsville just could not get it over.
Yeah, this is a slower first set for them. And the Red Devils only need 7. The Lady Patches need 17. And let's see where they go from here. Red Devils went for a kill, but the Lady Patches are there to get it. Wow, what a scramble.
Yeah, great volley going on.
Lauren White with a dump, and she got it. I want to say that bounced. And that's what they're going to call it. Red Devils almost got away with one there. They just kept playing. The referee just kind of let them do it.
Yeah, that was a really good volley right there. We saw multiple good dumps, a lot of great hits.
And Tawny Sweden's going to serve. Sarah Francis comes in for Emerson Stevens. And Sweden does more like a little soft serve that gets over the net. Kind of weird, like a curve ball, but it works.
Yeah, she definitely has a different spin on the ball. You can definitely play that to your advantage, though.
And you see a couple other people like Sarah Francis, Sierra Blevins serve. It's like a rocket. Sweden kind of throws a curve ball compared to them. I won't say a softball.
Atkins just tapped it over. Pottsville playing that off.
Yeah, the Red Devils act like they're gonna say she touched the net or she crossed the line. One of the two. Either way, Lady Apaches get the point, making it 10-19. And we've already had a couple weird calls by referees. And, of course, I don't think we've had a game this year where we haven't had a referee conversation during the middle of the game.
Yeah, that can definitely be confusing.
And it adds a little more fun to the game when you have no idea what's going on. Waiting on the referee's signal. Call it the Red Devils' point, making it says 11-19, but I think it's 10-20. Maybe not. It was 11-19. 11-19. Now it's 11-20. And like Brad always says, the first team to 20 wins 60% of every time.
You know what? That has rung true this season, so
yeah,
I'll believe it.
It really has. The team that scores 20 usually has one, which makes sense since you only need 5 more points.
Blevins went for the kill, but
it got blocked, but it went out.
Yeah, so another point for Pottsville.
Kennedy Corbin comes in for Abby Duval. Sierra Blevins will serve. And usually we don't see her in the back line, but the last couple of games it's worked. And I think the Lady Apaches caught on to Atkins kind of just flicking it over their head to get it over the net. Kennedy Corbin was there to block it.
Yeah, I can definitely see Pottsville gaining some control here, maybe a little bit of confidence, so maybe they'll pick up some momentum going forward.
And, of course, the beginning of every game, I wouldn't say it's just true for volleyball, but pretty much every sport you play, the first quarter or set is really, you find out what your opponent's trying to do, and then you find out what you need to do to counter that.
Yeah, for sure. Tried to pancake it there, but could not get to it.
Making it 13 to 20. That should be
22,
22.
yeah.
Okay. I thought I'm going crazy, but it is 13 to 22. And I'll try to figure out this whole Atkins roster situation. A few numbers that I've already seen on the court have been missing. So we'll try to figure it out. Maybe hear the announcer say their name. And that would be a point for the Lady Apaches.
Yep.
Clear Colors will serve. Let's see if the Lady Apaches can get on a run. There's 1 point right there. Count as an ace. Brings the lead down to 7. This is really helping keep me on my math skills. So
Oh, yeah.
I haven't took a math class since freshman year of college.
It's been a minute,
So
huh?
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Being a broadcast journalism major, we don't do math. We just write.
Yeah,
So-
that is a pro, I think, anyway.
And the weird thing, when I picked my major, math was my best subject in high school.
Oh,
And
Can't relate.
I don't get to take it anymore. So
good kill right there by Atkins, bringing the score to 23-16 in favor of Atkins.
I'll be honest, when she went up to go hit that, it looked like she whiffed, and it just went over the net anyway.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it counts as a point. But yeah, the Red Devils really like the dump.
Mm-hmm.
Seen quite a few people try to do it.
I think it's an effective move. I think it's worked a lot of times for Pottsville especially, but right now, obviously, Atkins as well.
And that brings us to set points.
Yep, they're just 1 point away from taking a win this set.
Lady Apaches really need to lock in here if they want to win this set. And that'll be the set.
And another point for them.
The Lady Red Devils will win the first set. We'll take a quick break here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
Cute.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
At the top. Okay, welcome back here to set 2. Who's going to serve? Atkins is going to serve. The Lady Red Devils took the first set.
Yeah, they had quite the lead during that first set. Almost a
Take care of one more thing. Y'all keep going.
All right.
almost a 10-point difference there.
And if you hear us talking in the background, they did. If you hear us talking in the background, Brad will be giving us some instructions. Learning on the fly. We're still learning what to do. But we've had fun this year.
For sure, definitely.
And the Lady Red Devils will serve. I'll see if she's on the roster. Maybe we get her name. I didn't hear what the announcer said. 35 is her number.
Yep.
It says Abby Grace Cunningham.
That was a good recovery by Atkins right there.
Gonna call it out.
Yeah, she went for the kill, but it was out. That is another point for Atkins. They're starting off pretty strong once again.
And, not to say Scorebook Live is wrong, but it says 35 for Atkins. Abby Grace Cunningham is 6'1".
And that's not looking right, huh?
I mean, I can't tell from here. She would be taller than me if she's 6'1" by an inch. But who knows? Wow.
Good play right there by Pottsville. Went for the dig, could not quite get under it. That is a third consecutive point for Atkins right here in the second set.
Yeah, it looks like they're really trying to find the middle of the floor. Emerson Stevens will come on for Claire Crothers. Let's see who's on the court. Sierra Blevins, Lauren White, Tawny Sweden,
Is in
Abby
the net.
Duval.
Yep.
Emerson comes out for Claire again after 1 point. Lauren White will serve. I don't know why. I just forgot somebody's name. But I have the right roster for them at least. I say for them. It could be us technically, but I'm just rambling now. We'll get back to volleyball.
Both teams just battling it out this volley right here.
Lauren White went for the dump. They were ready for it.
There's a set.
Almost hit the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra kind of just tipped it over the net. We usually see her hit it like a rocket.
That was a long volley right there. Both teams definitely tried real hard, but the point goes to Atkins.
And Atkins again off to a great start, 4-1.
Yeah, they definitely came into this match with a lot of energy. Yeah, they're definitely have their mindset on winning this game.
Yes, and I forgot to say Drew Hollis' name as part of the 6 that are on the court for the Lady Apaches. Claire kind of just tipped it over the net there.
Yep. Oh, Atkins recovering from that, almost went out. Good dig right there.
Wow.
Both teams doing a really good job of getting it over.
This is probably the longest volley we've had all night.
Oh, yeah.
And both teams are sitting here ready for it. Kind of weird angle there for Tawny Sweden. Too strong. Are they going to say Sierra tipped it? No, they're not. Lady Apaches get the point.
Yep, another point for Pottsville, 4-2.
And Sarah Francis will come in for Drew Hollis. Tawny Sweden will serve.
It is out.
2-5. And the Lady Apaches locking it in here. This set's been crazy. Back-to-back out serves. Only if it was like tennis where you got an extra serve, but it's not.
It is not.
You make a mistake, it's no longer your serve. And Sierra's serve almost got him there. It was a little harder than they were expecting.
Yep. Just tapped it right on over. That's another point for Atkins. They had a really good placement right there.
Yeah, 7. Of course, I don't have a 7 on Atkins' roster. So it's hard to give people credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
She seems to really like the dump at the net. That's going to be in. Sarah Francis gets the kill. Kind of look like Atkins said, we can't get there, so hopefully it goes out. Which, I mean, if you really get in those corners far enough, that's the only reaction you can have.
Good serve right there. Pottsville able to tap it right over.
Yeah, 5-6 now.
Yep. They're about to level the scoreboard, trying really hard to do that.
And we've had a few games where the Lady Apaches start off slow, and then second, third, and fourth set, they just catch on fire.
Yeah, that could be reality here. Great block right there.
Yeah. Looks like they're starting. They did lock in. They're starting to go 6-6 here.
For sure. Just like that, the scoreboard is level.
And sometimes in sets, the ball just doesn't go your way. You get blocks, you get kills. They just barely go out. This time around, Lady Apaches just seem everything to go their way.
Here's the set for Pottsville. That is in the net, though. Another point for Atkins.
And Emerson Stevens and Claire Crothers just sub each other out about every 2 points here. Keep everybody fresh. Like I said, they got 3 games this week.
Yeah, that is true.
A little different. Of course, they had Spike Fest a couple weeks ago. But you're probably prepared to play that many games in that day. When you got 3 games in a week and school going on, it's a little crazy.
Good block right there.
And then, of course, knowing you got three games in a week, you can't look over opponents. Drew Haas will come in for Sarah Francis. And last thing you need to look over a team like Atkins, who is good. Like I said, they're 10-4. You come in here and overlook them, you're not ready to play. They'll sweep the rug from underneath you.
Yeah, they're definitely a good team. Both teams have had a pretty good season so far. That was a good block by the Devils.
Of course, I'll say it again. I wish they had their roster.
Yeah.
To give them credit, we want everyone to have their shine. Of course, that's why we do these streams. Give schools that usually don't get to get watched a chance to get watched. And we just want to give people credit.
Absolutely. They just tapped it right over.
Yeah, both teams like that move. Both teams are pretty tall as well.
That is true. There's a lot of height going on this court. Yeah, it looks like Atkins didn't know what to do with that. Another point for Pottsville. Once again, level scoreboard, 8-8.
And Sierra Blevins comes in for Kennedy Corbin. Abby Duval serves. See Tawny Sweden. What are they going to call?
Went for the kill, but it is out. Another point for the Red Devils.
Yeah, and not to say it's a bad thing, but these refs are their reaction is kind of slow.
Yeah.
Giving out the points kind of slow.
Find myself just kind of waiting for the reaction.
It makes the score 9-9.
Yep.
Lauren White will serve. Claire Crothers, Emerson Stevens swap out again. Hopefully they don't try to sneak in a sub.
Right.
Without me noticing.
And now Pottsville has taken the lead. It's a short lead, but or a small lead, but hey, that's some progress for Lady Apaches.
Yeah, it looks like that. I use the term walk in a lot. That's what you got to do. There goes Sierra Blevins.
Yeah, great attack right there by Blevins. Atkins could not recover from that.
And I tell you what, you don't expect Sierra Blevins to hit it hard, and if you don't, she's going to catch you off guard because it's right there waiting on you. And when the Lady Apaches need a point, they look for Sierra Blevins to get a kill. She wandered up there and kind of got tipped. Both teams' reactions are great today.
Yeah, they're really on their A game.
And like I said, the Lady Apaches look like they have adapted to the whole tip game that Atkins was going for.
Yeah, I guess they just needed a minute to warm up. It looks like they are all here and ready now.
And Lauren White's going to get them with their own trick.
With her dunk.
On the computer? Okay. All right, we're back. Internet kind of went in and out for a second there. Kind of scared me. But we're still here. Lauren White will serve. Lady Apache's got a 4-point lead. Let's see if they can grow it. Red Devils right back.
Good kill from Atkins right there.
I mean, like I said, their defense has been crazy. Both teams love to hit the ball hard. And then you say that, and like I said, you can't prepare for one thing in volleyball because you're waiting for a soft hit and then one flies by your head.
Yeah, there's a lot of unpredictability in this game.
And at some point, you might know it's coming, and then it still flies by your head.
We got number 3 for Atkins serving. Barely made it over the net, but it did. Great kill right there by Blevins. Progressing the score to 11-14. They are no longer dragging behind this set.
Yeah, and they're going to look to try to stay in front. He just subbed in. Drew Hollis subbed out for Sarah Francis. Tawny Sweden serves.
Another point for the Lady Apaches.
And yeah, they came to play this set. They're not dragging behind. Their energy's up. And even the student section's energy's up from last set too.
Yeah, they usually have a really great student section is what I've gathered from Pottsville.
Yeah, that's going to be out on the serve. And there's a lot of people here tonight. Of course, Atkins right down the road from Pottsville.
That is true.
That's going to lead to a lot of people being here. And Pottsville, George Jones Gymnasium and the high school in general, pretty much on the edge of town, right beside Atkins.
Yeah. Looked like that was going out, but he called it in.
Makes it a 2-point lead for the Lady Apaches. And, of course, both teams know each other well. You could probably be neighbors with somebody on Atkins when you're from Pottsville.
That's true.
It makes it maybe friendly, maybe a little more rival-ish.
That was interesting. She just kind of floated it right over the net, and it worked for her.
Yeah, and Atkins they've done a couple of no-look dumps, and then they try that, and then they go far. But all of it's been effective.
Another kill for Atkins. And now we are once again at a level scoreboard. Right smack dab in the middle of the set, 15-15.
And number 1 on Scorebook Live is Caitlin Isley. Hopefully I said that right. It looks like student section's getting a little rowdy.
That usually happens with Pottsville.
Here they go. The ladies give them a reason to scream. Sierra Blevins will serve. I didn't see who got out. I think it was Abby Duval for Kennedy Corbin. And let's see if the energy in this gym can build up.
And it can.
Lady Apaches keep scoring at will. Of course, when the fans get rowdy, everyone gets a little crazy. And that makes this all more fun. High school sports is always fun. Everyone wants to be involved. Everyone gets behind their city and cheers them on.
Definitely.
And Sierra Blevins is back-to-back points here.
She is on a bit of a serving streak here. Hoping Pottsville gain that lead, 18-15.
And of course, they're inching closer to that 20-point marker that Brad likes to point out. Almost hit the ceiling there. And we've seen quite a few balls hit the ceiling this year. And when it changes pace like that, it throws you off.
Yeah, it's really hard to recover from.
Taylor Crothers just tips it over the net and over the 2 blockers and gets a point.
Yep, Atkins could not get to that.
Atkins is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them for a minute. And we'll be right back on Arkansas Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken in the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise, to always keep it real.
And we're back here, George Jones Gymnasium. Sorry, we made you miss a point. Makes it 19, should be 19-16, I believe. Not sure what's going on there, but we're back nonetheless. Now it should be 19-17, but I guess we can just see. Okay.
Yeah, 19-17, there we go.
The scorekeeper here was a little behind.
Here's the serve for Atkins.
Now they're right back in it. Kennedy Corbin. Strong hit there.
It is out. Really close to the line right there, but another point for Pottsville.
Yeah, that looked like it was almost on the line, but.
And they have reached 20 points.
Like I said, we won't say the 20-point rule again, but if you know, you know, I guess. Claire Crothers serves. Gets it over the net. Lauren White kind of running all over the place right now. It's going to lead to an Atkins point.
Yep.
After a little too much strength on the hit from Kennedy Corbin. Red Devils sub in. And Emerson Stevens comes in for Claire Crothers. That's weird. They usually don't do that, but I guess coaches found something out.
Yeah, whatever works.
Don't know what the refs are waiting on, but we're starting back up.
Here's a set for Pottsville. Oh, yeah. Atkins able to just tap it right over, and Pottsville couldn't get under it.
It's kind of a 50-50 ball there at the net. It was kind of looked like it was on top of the net, and then Atkins got to it first, so they scored the point.
Yep.
And if Scorebook Live is right, and that girl is 6'1", she's probably the tallest one on the court.
Mm-hmm. It was in the net. Yeah, Pottsville tried to get it over, but was not successful. And now we are at a level 20-20.
Like we said, the 20 rule works 60% of every time.
Yeah.
I guess this would be part of the percent that doesn't work.
Could be.
I guess technically it would work because both teams are at 20, but we said the first team to get the 20. Kind of skimmed the net there, but it got over.
It is just out, I think. Yeah, it is out.
Atkins fans kind of reacted to that.
Yeah, they did not like that call.
Drew Hollis comes in for Sarah Francis, and Drew's going to serve. And let's see how that play right there gives what team more energy. Great block there, but somehow it got over the net.
Yeah, good recovery by both teams there. There's a set for Pottsville. Really good kill.
There's Kennedy Corbin. Like I said, she usually comes off the bench, and she's effective off the bench. And tonight she came off the bench, and there she goes. Drew Hollis serve over the net. Kind of hit that thing backhanded and got over the net.
That was interesting. Another point for Pottsville. I take it back. We're giving it to Atkins.
You know, both teams can't complain about calls. They both got one that could be 50-50, really, depending on what the ref sees. And there comes Kennedy Corbin again.
Almost at the ceiling. Looks like they recovered pretty well from that. It is out. 22-22. This is shaping up to be a super close set.
And sets are win by 2. So if it gets to 25-24, we'll keep going until somebody wins by 2.
Yep, that's how it works. Dump right there.
And I think we've only had 2 sets like that this year, and they were both at PA.
Yeah, that was a close game. Another point for Pottsville.
Connie Sweden will get credit for the kill. Abby Duval comes in for Kennedy Corbin, and then that puts Sierra Blevins back at the front of the net. Duval will serve with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Almost looked like that was going out, but the Red Devils hit it anyway.
Almost at the ceiling there.
Yeah, it was up at the light. That's going to stay in. That's going to be set point, set number 2. Timeout, Red Devils. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
Hit transition. And Pottsville just scored the final point on the set. That'll be the end of the set. Set's now tied 1-1 for each team. They'll take a 3-minute break, so we'll take it with them. We'll be back on the Arkansas Sports Network.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and
All right, we're back. So here we are, set number 3. Atkins and Pottsville battling it out tonight. It's, well, you know, these two teams, when they get together, it is always a battle. And Atkins is a great 3A volleyball program, probably one of the top 4 or 5 3A volleyball programs in the state of Arkansas. Coach Brown has done a great job over there. Of course, we know Kara Brodigam and the things that she's brought to this volleyball table here at Pottsville. It's just been 5 years since they started the volleyball program here, and they have done a fantastic job here as well. So we've got 2 really good coaches on the floor today, and we've got just a really good matchup between 2 Polk County programs.
Yeah, and I looked at Atkins' schedule. They've won 6 straight games, and they're 10-4.
I believe not only what you just said, I don't think they've lost a set up until that last set.
Right. And
I'm pretty sure.
I saw a lot of 3-0s, and the only common game these 2 teams have played was against Russellville, and they both lost 3-2. And if that tells you anything about these 2 teams, they're feisty and they want to play all the time. And
Absolutely.
we talked about how the Lady Apaches, they start slow sometimes, and they did tonight, but that second set they took care of business. It was a close one, but that just shows you how competitive these girls are when they get behind. They just want to win.
That's right. That's right. And so we've got a battle on our hands tonight between these 2 programs, and Pottsville's going to start out with the service again here on as we start set number 3, which is a critical one for both teams. Trying to win this matchup tonight here from Pottsville George S. Jones Gymnasium. Great crowd out here tonight as these 2 teams are battling it out.
Yeah, and Lauren White's on the serve, and already off to a good start referee-wise. We get people screaming at them, but that's a part of the job, and that's why we see a lack of referees sometimes in amateur sports. Parents get a little feisty. Not saying they will tonight. But when you're a feisty parent, that means you really care.
There's a lot of care out here, I can promise you that.
Yeah. Connie Sweden
comes out. Atkins getting a 2-0 setup here. Have Olivia kind of put that ribbon down just a minute.
Olivia?
And there, oh.
Can you push this ribbon in for a second so you can get stuff on that side of the head?
Here's the set from White coming from the outside. Ball's blocked at the net. Point going to belong to Atkins. They off to a great start, 3-0.
Yeah, and that's how they started off the first set. They took a big lead. I think it was 7-1 at one point. And it looks like they want to take control of the set early. And yeah, 4-0.
4-0. You don't want to fall behind like this against a good team. And Atkins off to a good start.
They actually just called that.
They did call it on point to belong to Pottsville there. Yeah. I can't. I'm going to have to watch this through the viewfinder here because I can't see through this.
Yeah, they got a ribbon
and
us.
Stuff,
and it kind of makes it hard to see for Brad at least.
For sure. Pottsville gets 2 in a row here to cut the lead to 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like the energy and this gym got a little more crazy when the home team wins and you feel like you're back in it. The energy's going to go up, and Pottsville's an energy-filled team. They like keeping the energy up, and they're a high-paced group, and that's how they like playing. And, of course, now it's tied 3-3. You can keep that energy up and feel confident playing.
3-3 here as we battle it out in the all-important set number 3. These 2 teams stepping out of conference. Both teams in the thick of their conference. I think Atkins, and I need to go look this up. I believe Atkins might be sitting either in second or third. Their conference in volleyball is just brutal. They've got Hackett. They've got, I believe they've got Paris. I got to look that up. It makes sense that they would have Paris. And those 2 programs are fantastic. I saw that Hackett had beaten Shallow Christian earlier this year in 3 straight sets, which I promise you is no easy task.
Yeah, and what classification is Baptist Prep?
Baptist Prep is also 3A, and we saw them.
I want to say that's the best school we've seen so far. Not to point fingers at any team and say they're not as good, but they have a few college recruits on their team, and that's always going to make you good. And they were a tall group as well.
They sure were.
And we saw Pottsville play them at the beginning of the year. And the Eagles were good. And I think the Lady Apaches weren't in their groove quite yet. And, of course, the last few matches we've seen, they've been in a groove where they come out here and dominate. Even when they get behind, they find a way to claw back and win.
So service goes into the net. And it's 6-5 Atkins here in set number 3. Trying to get Scorebook Live to come up.
Hits the ceiling, but they still get it over. Sounds like something just broke over there.
Atkins coming back, getting a couple in a row here.
I got distracted by a trash can falling over and making a whole lot of noise. Not sure how I heard that through the headset, but
it was loud, that's why.
Yeah.
These microphones sure do pick up, I promise you. They're going to pick up a lot. But the funny thing is that you have to be right in front of your mouth or you're going to be super quiet on the broadcast.
Right, and dealt with that a few times. But we're getting good at it. Pottsville thought it was their point, but they're going to give it to Atkins.
Yeah, that one looked like it might have been out of bounds over there after the hit on Atkins' side, but it was out of bounds on Pottsville. They're up, Atkins up 8-5 now. I tell you what, one thing that you can see from the Atkins Lady Red Devils, they are really good at the net.
Yeah, that was a point for Pottsville, by the way.
Thank you.
Claire Crows will serve, but yeah, both teams like to dominate the net, and the Red Devils have been there, whether it's with power or with finesse. Kennedy Corbin went for a kill. Red Devils tried to block, and she just kept it with more power to get it over the net, making it 7-8. Lead closes down to 1. And this is just about how the second set went. And this set's so important because, of course, you win this one, the ball just stayed on the net. You win this one, you only got to win one more. The other team's got to win the next 2.
Ball's out of bounds. Atkins point there, 9-7.
And I don't know if you were here for this, Brad, but I was looking at their roster and scorebook live, and they've got a few players listed about over 6 foot tall. Atkins, when I say they.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't there. And you know what? Now I'm calling out both of those teams. Atkins actually sets at the top of their conference. They are not in the conference of Hackett and Paris. They have Valley Springs and Bergman. So they're playing more of a northern conference. I know Dover is somewhat in the mix there as well. Now I'm going to go back and look at they call that one in. Pottsville pulls within 2.
And I'll say one thing, we really learned hand signs and what the side judges are trying to say.
So in their conference, they're 6-0, 10-4 overall. Valley Springs is right behind them at 11-4, but they're 6-2 in the conference. So Atkins leading the conference right now by a full game. So they're at the top of their conference right now, which, like you said, we've seen Baptist Prep. I do know, like I said, that Hackett and Paris are both very good in the 3A. So Atkins is a good volleyball team that's coming in here, is giving, I should say, a test to Pottsville.
Yeah, it's always good. You take a break out of your conference schedule to play a team like Atkins, and it just keeps your momentum going because you don't want to take a break now and get comfortable. You want to just keep going stride for stride and keep it full strides.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, with a game like last week, I don't know why I just blinked. I was thinking about who they played last week, and it completely blinked on me. But they I don't think they allowed more than 13 points in a set. And they won, I think, totally 75-25.
I think they're really hitting their stride right now on the volleyball court. Like I said, Coach Brown, year after year, does such a great job there. Great volleyball program. I mean, they've got a great softball program over there, too. Made the state finals. Mark Kaufman standing up for me says softball, but they made the state finals last year. And really poised. You know, some people are saying they might be the best team in 3A this year. I guess only time will tell.
Yeah, and you think about baseball and softball season. Basketball season is right around the corner now. And, of course, you watch MLB regular season is coming to a close. Albert Pujols hit his 703rd home run today.
Did he?
He passed Babe Ruth for
RBIs.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine that's going to be at Globe Life Ballpark where he's going to try to see Aaron Judge hit number 62 in the next 3 games.
Yeah, if you've never been to Globe Life, I went this summer with a couple of friends. That might be one of the best stadiums in general, not just baseball. Stadiums I've ever been to.
Atkins taking control here at 16-9 here in the third set.
But Globe Life Park or field, I think it's called now. Of course, there used to be 2 of them. But it kind of looks like a barn if you've never seen it.
Yes.
It looks like there's a barn outside AT&T Stadium. Jerry's World, as it's called. But it kind of looks like a barn. But you get in there, it's real nice.
Ball at the net. And I'll tell you what, Abby Grace Cunningham, I didn't even know she played volleyball. She's a really good basketball player. She was our player of the year last year on the court.
Yeah, she was one of the players I was talking about that was listed as above 6 foot.
And she is every bit of it. Pottsville needed that one right there really, really bad. They need to roll off a few in a row here. They really need to roll off some points here.
Yeah, they're in a 7-point hole, and Red Devils need 8 points. Lady Apache's getting a 6-point hole now, but yeah, when you're talking about they only need 8 points to win the game or win the set, Lady Apache need 14, so almost double. What are they going to call here?
I think they call it hit the antenna.
Yep.
Pottsville gets the point, much needed point there.
And I talked about this on Friday at the Darnell broadcast. Since we're talking about AT&T Stadium and that Arkansas team that played there, and Cam Little hit the field goal post. And I was telling Matt Hodges that those field goal posts at the Cowboy Stadium, they use the NFL regulated size field goal posts. They don't change them to college, and the NFL field goal post is 3 feet narrower than college. So you add a 1.5 feet to that kick. Cam Little was pretty much down the middle at that point.
That's right. That is correct, and it would have been probably would have been good. And you know, boy, I'll tell you what, when you think about where Arkansas would be if they had won that ball game, and the perception of the program right now, things have completely changed and spun on their end. But you know, you got to have a lot of belief in this coaching staff. I think they've got a good set of coaches. They got a double hit, I believe.
Yeah, when we're talking about that 7-point hold, the Apache's in now. It's just 4. But yeah, I heard a few things around Fayetteville today. I don't know if I'm allowed to say them because I don't know if they've been released publicly yet, so I won't say.
Well, I'll have to tell you a story about that. That's part of the reason that I have been away.
Yeah, and so I don't want to say anything to get Arkansas Sports Network in trouble.
Yeah, just don't. So, we've already been through a little bit of that today.
And
Pottsville gets a point there and makes it 18-15. They've needed this run here. Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah. Atkins gets the point. That makes it 19-14, and that's a big point right there.
Yeah, but I got full confidence in Arkansas spinning back around. Of course, you talk about our secondary kind of lacking. You play a team like Mike Leach, coached by Mike Leach, who throws the ball.
Yes, sir.
95% of the times, it might be a little bit of struggle. And Lady Apaches are trying to fire it off and come back here.
Needed that point bad right there.
Yeah, and Lady Apaches need a point. Calling number 2's name, and she's there.
Yeah, that one's long, though, and that gives the ever-present number 20 to Atkins.
Of course, we mentioned that twice now.
Yeah.
And last set, both teams got the 20.
Who got there first?
Pottsville did, and they won the
They
set.
won, see?
So
Telling you.
I guess it did work out there.
Pottsville gets the point right there. 20-16, they need to roll off a few in a row.
Yeah, and I think this is actually where last set was completely. Red Devils were down by 4. They came back and tied at 20, and then the Apaches kind of ran away with it after that. But you never know how it's going to go when a big run starts. My ball looked like it was going out, but Red Devils hit it anyway.
Oh, and that one finds the back corner and in. 21-16. Pottsville's got a hill to climb now. Atkins just needs 4 points to win set number 3. Really give themselves a good advantage here, being up 2-1 if they are able to pull it out. Whoever wins this set should have the advantage. Probably the best way to say that.
Yeah, because the team that loses has got to win 2 sets back to back. Of course, that 5th set is to 15 instead of 25.
I tell you again, talking about the net, Lexi Gooden out and Abby Grace Cunningham, both of those girls there playing really well at the net. Gooden not as tall as Cunningham, but I'll tell you what, she is an all-around athlete there. Really good softball player and really good volleyball player, obviously. So Pottsville going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be back here in just a moment with more Pottsville volleyball on the Arkansas Sports Network.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Back here on the Arkansas Sports Network, 23-16 is the score. 7-point advantage here for the Atkins Lady Red Devils here as they try to close out set number 3 and go up 2-1. Of course, it's not over. If whoever wins it, obviously not over. But, boy, it sure is a big-time advantage here.
Yeah, and again, we'll talk about that 5th set. It's shorter, but it's still just as important.
Pottsville needed that one, and they got it. 23-17 now is your score.
Substitutions for Lady Apache. Drew Hollis will serve.
So Hollis coming in to serve, 23-17, set number 3. And Pottsville basically has got to score here on out.
Yeah, they can't give up any.
Only one more can they give up.
Yeah, and they
Stay in it.
They got to score pretty much 7 or 8.
And, you know, ball is out. And that's going to be a set point for the Lady Red Devils now. Try to go up 2-1 here.
And yeah, both teams want to dominate the net, and looks like Atkins has the advantage right now. And a set point for the Red Devils.
Pottsville scores. They've got to score 6 in a row to stay in this one.
6 in a row, and then it'd be
tied.
Win of 2, or win by 2. Not
That's
win
right.
Win by 2.
You know, I'm sure it's happened before, but boy, it's a tough road here.
And I was telling Olivia, we've only seen 2 of the more sets than 25, and it was both at PA. So,
yes.
And that was one of the first games of the year.
There's Sierra Blevins getting the point, making it 24-19. Again, Pottsville doing everything it can to stay in it.
Yeah, and even when you block Sierra Blevins, you got to make sure it doesn't go out because Sierra Blevins is going to come at you hard. The ball's coming at you hard. And if you don't react in time, you're going to lose that point.
4 more for Pottsville if they're going to stay in this one. 1 more for Atkins, and they go up 2-1.
Yeah, and the lead's cut pretty much in half. I don't know if we can say that yet, but they can't give up 1 point. The dump play is going to work there.
It does work. 24-21.
And Atkins seems to say that didn't hit the floor at all.
Coach Brown has gotten a yellow card.
That's only the second one we've seen this year. Morrison's coach got one, I believe.
So still Atkins just needs 1 more point to win this match. Pottsville still needs 3 just to stay in it.
Yeah, just to tie it up.
Played it out of the net there. Nice
close
job by Atkins.
Yeah, that was close there. Tony Sweden looked for the kill.
Good job by Pottsville to get on the floor a little bit.
Atkins got to get it over the net. Sierra Blevins with the block.
So Pottsville's come all the way back here. 24-22. And Atkins going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be back here in just a moment with more of Pottsville Volleyball on the Arkansas Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network. 24-22 is the score.
Neck and neck.
So, again, Pottsville's battled all the way back. They've got to get 2 more points here and try to hang on to this one.
Abby Duval continues to serve. She's been on a roll here.
Cunningham goes out of bounds, and that's 24-23. Pottsville's battled all the way back here. 24-23 is the score. Pottsville has to score this one, and they do. Holy cow. What a comeback by the Lady Apaches. They stay alive. Now, if you're Pottsville, you cannot let up at this point. You got to continue to keep the foot on the gas here and try to finish this one out. I got to take this set point down. Pottsville somehow rolled off 7 points in a row. Now it is set point Pottsville.
Atkins
calls a quick timeout, and I'm going to just stay right here so we don't miss any of the action. Set point for Pottsville, 25-24. They were down as many as 7 in this matchup, and somehow they've come all the way back to change a set point over. You don't see that very often. Team usually gets to a set point, and they win the set at some point. Pottsville has changed the set point over. They just need 1 more to get back into and win this set.
And the Lady Apaches almost look like a fish out of water for a second. And the energy was kind of down. They kind of looked down like, how can we win this set? And they're right back in control now. And I'll give credit to Abby Duval. She's been serving this whole time. And since she's started serving, they controlled the game.
So here we go, Duval trying to close this one out now. Pottsville needs just 1 more point. Atkins needs a point to keep it alive. There's Blevins. She taps it over. Atkins doing a good job of keeping it alive.
And I'll say both teams have done a great job of controlling the pace.
Oh, my goodness, and that one tied it up. So we are now away from set point on both sides.
And this game just keeps getting crazier and crazier. 25-25.
How long will this one go? Uh-oh. Big serve there by Lexi Gooden to make it 26-25. She's probably the best server that Atkins has, so it came up at a good time. It's kind of like a cleanup hitter coming up with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
Timeout, Carabrodigam. We're going to keep it here. I got to take all these timeouts off of here. Nobody's got timeouts left. I actually don't even know exactly how the timeouts work. We've got 2 set on each side, but I think they have up to 6 in a match.
Up to 6 would make sense. No idea how it works. Referees asking the student section they need to be controlled. But that's always nice to hear, as long as they're not getting too crazy. But you want to see your fans rowdy for you when you need them. And this place is at George Jones Gymnasium. Energy is rocking tonight.
So now Pottsville, it is now set point for the Atkins Red Devils once again. And I got to get it over. Can she do it? Oh, my goodness, what a play by Duval.
Unbelievable.
And somehow, oh, my goodness, they kept it alive. Somehow that play might have saved this match. We'll see. We want to get ahead of ourselves. What a play by Abby Duval.
And you almost saw it. They almost lost the set. Abby Duval from pretty much the baseline to get it over. What a crazy play.
Unbelievable play there. Now it's 26-26. You got to win by 2.
And you got to reel your energy in. You don't want to get too crazy. Kind of looked like Sierra grabbed that guy.
Good
away
defense by Atkins there. Here's the set from White. Back set. Carruthers. Ball is out. Set point belongs to Pottsville.
This gym is getting louder and louder by the second. And we might have to go to 30 here.
Maybe, maybe not. Atkins scores 27 all. And then this one goes back and forth here. Abby Grace Cunningham now going back to serve. So here's another one.
The only dangerous thing about her serving for Atkins is can she get back in the net by the time it's ready for her to block or something. And Abby Duval there to save it from the back line. Both teams desperate to win this one.
28-27, set point Atkins now.
And they're really making you work with the set point on the screen.
That's right. I need to get that set here in this stream deck. I'll do that later.
Lady Patches need to get it over. I was almost going straight to the corner.
And Atkins wins a set. That was a hard-fought one. Great set by both teams. But Atkins comes away with the victory. They lead this match now 2-1. We'll be back here in a moment with more Pottsville volleyball on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
Back here on the Arkansas Sports Network, set number 4. Atkins now needs just one set. The winner of this set, if they win this one, they would move on and win the match. Pottsville needs 2 sets in a row now if they want to come back and win this one. So I try to get things set. I should have set it, and I should have run the bumper. I still had time. But anyway, it has been a good matchup, really good matchup. Atkins coming in here tonight with an opportunity to pull a bit. I don't know if I'd even call it an upset as much, just a really good win for Atkins if they win. Pottsville as well. If Pottsville's able to come back and win this one, this would be a good win. Atkins is a good volleyball team. I don't care what classification they are. They're a good volleyball team. Oh, by the way, we need to bring her in. Yeah, we need to bring her in. So Olivia and Trevor are going to switch here. They switch spots. We appreciate. Make sure you get your headset on so you can hear me say this. We appreciate Olivia and all the things that she does here for us. Started out in volleyball. Now she's helping in football, and well, she's been helping in football. Nice job there by Pottsville to get first points of the set. That was one thing that they didn't do very well last time.
That is true. Good serve there for Pottsville.
Nice defense there, but Atkins still gets the point. That's why you spike it. Kill it. That's what they call it, the kill, because it's hard to handle. And they got the point off of it. 1-1 ends the score.
Good serve here.
Ball blocked at the net.
Yep, Blevins went for that kill, but Atkins retaliated well. Yeah, number 3 serving for the Red Devils.
2-1 is the score. I definitely need some rosters here. And that
It is
a lightning bolt
yeah.
there on the serve. I tell you what, that's hard to handle right there.
Here's a serve.
Ball is long.
Out.
And that's sometimes when you employ that long serve like that, that does happen. That's Sweden.
Atkins got it over well. Solid hit right there. Another point for them. Brings the score to 2-4. Atkins pulling ahead just barely.
So set to the outside. Pottsville able to handle it. Just off balance. She wasn't able to get it back over the net.
We got Sierra Blevins coming to serve.
Blevins doing a lot more serving as the year goes on. That one's out. Atkins takes a 5-3 advantage here.
Here's a set for Pottsville.
Ball blocked at the net.
Pottsville doing a good job of just getting it back over.
Good job there by Pottsville to find the back corner there. 5-4 advantage. Atkins, Pottsville with the serve. And Claire Carruthers going to serve for the Lady Apaches. Again, if you don't know, it's Dig Pink Night. And they've raised $5,600 so far tonight for breast cancer awareness. So congratulations to all parties involved there. 5-5 is your score. Claire Carruthers serving.
Strong serve there. Atkins recovering from that.
Nice save. It's going to get on the other side somehow. Nice play there by Atkins. 6-5 is the score. Again, it's fun to watch two teams that play each other that they obviously know each other. I mean, you know, the two schools, I think, maybe 5 miles apart. So it's fun to watch two Pope County rivals play each other. I know that Pottsville will play Dover, I believe, in the final game of the year, final regular season game of the year, which is just next week. And then there's a conference tournament. I don't know if Atkins is playing the conference tournament or not. Ball out of bounds. Pottsville ties it up 6-5 or 6-6. I mean, but I don't know if Atkins is playing the conference tournament. Pottsville is. Right now, Pottsville sitting in the number 1 position in the conference. They are undefeated in the conference right now as Drew Hollis going back to serve for the Apaches. And, you know, it's just right now Pottsville's sitting in a good spot. Ball is out, and Pottsville takes a 7-6 lead. Pottsville's sitting in a good spot here. Well, never mind. Atkins takes the lead. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Pottsville will play, unless something crazy happens, Pottsville will play in the semifinals of the conference tournament, meaning that they will already have a state tournament berth wrapped up with a victory, or if they continue to win, I should say, and being in the top 4. So Pottsville in a great spot right now to continue to make state tournament in Brooklyn. We will be there. We will be televising the whole 4A state tournament, and we're excited to be there. We've pretty much got our crew set right now. Unfortunately, Trevor and Olivia really won't be there with us, but maybe they'll be able to make the next state tournament that we do. But we're excited to be there, and it's going to be a good time there, and we'll be at the 4A state tournament. Like I said, wow, good defense there by Atkins. Good dump set there by Lauren White. She is the master of the dump set. I'm impressed.
Yeah, that was a really good volley right there. We can see both teams trying really hard to pull ahead, but it is a level scoreboard right now, 8-8. It's going to be a close set, it looks like.
Ball out of bounds.
Yep, another point for Atkins. Yeah, number 3 coming to serve again for Atkins.
Here's the set from White. She can find the back line. She cannot.
Yep, a little too far out.
Pottsville trails 10-8. And they call a palming violation there.
Yes.
So 10-9 now is your score.
Tawny Sweden serving now.
Sweden coming in with the serve. Pottsville trailing 10-9.
There's a set. Good dig right there.
Again, Atkins trying to wrap it up. A win in this set will wrap it up. Atkins would take a 3-1 victory. Pottsville trying to send it to set number 5.
Almost hit the ceiling there.
Ball out of bounds. Pottsville unable to get the point. 12-9 now as we get close to the halfway point here. And I'll tell you what, Atkins really employs some super hard serves.
Oh, yeah. Their serving has definitely been strong today.
I mean, they really bring the fire on the serves. Ella Holstead now serving for the Lady Apaches, down 12-10 here. Two good volleyball programs here in Polk County going at it.
Good defense right there from Atkins.
Two really good coaches going at it as well.
Here's the set for Pottsville.
Back set. Nice job there by Atkins on the defense of the attempted kill. That don't even sound good. The hit. And Atkins finds a hole, making it 14-10.
Yep, Atkins slowly pulling ahead with that lead.
Pottsville trying their best. They need to be trying their best not to get themselves in a deep hole, just like they did in the last set.
Yeah.
Last set, they came all the way back and took a 25-24 advantage, but they were unable to finish it off.
Yeah, they worked really hard to make a comeback and just fell just a little bit short right there at the end. That point's going to Pottsville, bringing the score 14-11.
14-11. Carruthers back to serve. 14-11 is your score. Make that 14-12 now. Pottsville within 2.
Good serve there. Atkins getting it over. Yep, another point for Atkins. Pottsville just could not gain control of that play.
Tough one. Stevens coming in for Pottsville. If I had a roster, I know some of these kids from Atkins, but I don't know all of them. So it's hard to call out all their names because I don't know every one of them. We need that ribbon to be moved because I'm shooting right through it right now. 15-12 Atkins with the opportunity here to win this match here. White, she's so crafty. Love to watch her play. She's been such a good setter for the Lady Apaches this year.
Yeah, she's a really dependable player, that's for sure. That brings the score 16-12. Atkins still has just a little bit of a lead here in the 4th set. Here's the serve. Pottsville getting it over. Yeah, Pottsville not quite able to get under that one. That's another point for Atkins. Brings the score to 17-12.
$17-12 now. Pottsville getting a much needed point there.
Yeah. Drew Hollis coming to serve for Pottsville now. Atkins setting it up, tapping it just right over for Pottsville. Good kill right there by Tawny Sweden. Atkins could not get under that. Here's the serve now. A little pause. Yeah, Atkins just lost control of that serve right there. Pottsville really trying to lessen that gap, and they're doing a pretty good job. We're at 17-15. Atkins just has a 2-point lead right now. Atkins getting it over. Here's a set for Pottsville. Solid kill right there.
Pottsville coming right back. Pottsville coming right back.
Yeah, we are almost at a level scoreboard.
So Hollis serving for Lady Apaches, and very similar to what we saw last set. And we got a palming violation. Pottsville all the way back, tied it up at 17. The only thing that's a little different at this time is Pottsville making their move a little quicker.
Yeah. Okay, here comes the serve. Atkins just getting it over to Pottsville. Here's the set.
Nice one. Is it out? Is it in? What do they call it?
They're calling it out.
Calling it out. Atkins takes an 18-17 lead now as we are late into this set.
Serve is deep. Good dig right there by Atkins. Yeah, good volley going on right now. Both teams really battling.
Pottsville tied it up, 18. We've got a great match. Been a great match for both teams. I mean, it's been a battle. Very close games. We'll see who can finish this one off. If Pottsville is able to win, they will force a fifth set that will send it. You only played a 15.
Yes.
In that set. Pottsville takes the lead, 19-18 there. Blevins able to grab a point.
Yeah, we got Duval coming in to serve. Yeah, Atkins lost some control there. Another point for Pottsville brings them to 20.
Atkins going to take a quick timeout. We will with them. 20-18 Pottsville. We'll be back here in a moment with more Pottsville volleyball on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Our lives when we need the help of legal services. We'll let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We're glad to be here bringing you this volleyball matchup. Two teams battling it out here, trying to win this big Pope County rivalry.
Yep, it is a really close set. Looks like we might be having a fifth set, but yeah, it's been a close match.
And Pottsville finds the hole, making it 21-18.
Duval's going to serve here in just a second. We got some talk with the ref going on. There we go. We got Atkins setting it up. Hit the ceiling. Atkins recovered really well from that. But great
22-18 now.
Yeah, great kill from Blevins right there. Progressing the scoreboard, only 3 points away from winning the set.
Another timeout for Atkins. We'll take a quick one with them. You're watching Pottsville volleyball right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
All right, we're back here.
Yeah, we got Pottsville just 3 points away from winning this set, which would bring us to the 5th set.
Pottsville trying to force the 5th set.
Yep, another point for
And
them.
they're on their way, possibly.
Definitely looks to be the case. We got Duval continuing her serving streak here. Atkins getting it over. There's a set for Pottsville. Tapped it right over, and that is another point for them. We
So
are 1 point away from Pottsville taking a win this
Set
set.
point here for the Lady Apaches. They have come back after being down by 7 points in this match. They've come all the way back, tied it up. Nice play at the net by Atkins. And there it is. Pottsville ties up the match. 2 sets apiece. We're going to set number 5. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back here on set number 5. It has been a great matchup here, and so now we go to 15. First one to 15 wins. I still have yet to figure that out, why they do that. You think you've played 4 sets to 25, you could just play the 5th one, but hey,
Right.
you know, I'm not going to argue with them. But set number 5, and like I said, we will be doing the 4A volleyball tournament. So, you know, we're going to see some 5-set matchups. We will see those. We're excited about that. I'll tell you what, last year I recall Mina and Brooklyn last year going at it crazy, and that ended up being Brooklyn ended up winning that matchup. It ended up going to the state finals, but I mean, it was literally back and forth. I think the final score on the 5th set was 16-14. So
That'd be a pretty good 5th set.
And got Abby Grace Cunningham. She's down there handling the volleyball like it's a basketball. She's a really good basketball player. Really good basketball player. And that first one's long. Atkins gets first points of tonight's matchup. Set number 5. Let's talk.
It's been a long night so far.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Well, you do, actually. Some don't, though. Here's the set. And there's a kill from Sierra Blevins. And, you know, Blevins really needs to be involved in this set number 5. She's really the only girl on Pottsville that brings the type of velocity off those kills to really make a huge difference. Don't get me wrong. They all have the ability. Don't get me wrong. But Blevins just has that velocity that's a little bit more. And so she needs to get involved in the set number 5. 2-1 is your score.
Yeah, this set's the set. You cannot allow yourself to fall behind quick because it's only to 15. You don't have that cushion to go to 25. So you can't fall in the hole quick. And talking about Sierra Blevins, that
ball is in.
That last half of the last set, Sierra kind of took over. Anything at the front of the net, she was getting to. And Pottsville really needs that when it comes to close games to be successful. Absolutely. And, you know, I may be wrong when I say this. I don't know that we've seen Pottsville play their best volleyball yet. Now, with that being said, it's getting late into the year, but, you know, the Razorback baseball team, we said that all year long. They haven't played their best ball yet, and then all of a sudden they started playing it. So, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, Pottsville, they catch the right break. Who knows? They might be able to pull it out and play their best ball at the right time. Yeah, and Razorback baseball, they had their first public scrimmage. I won't say their first scrimmage. Last Friday night at Baum-Walker Stadium. And then I heard Kendall Diggs hit one over the new facility out in right field.
That's not the first time he's done that.
And you want to talk about youth. That team's going to be young this year. And then we got a few transfers coming in that look good. And then, of course, old Brady Slavens will still be there. I feel like he's been there forever. He's only been there 3 years. But I'll take him back. Hopefully he's healthy, and hopefully he's ready to be consistent.
Four, 3.
Yeah, and neither team seems to be pulling away here, but it is early. We're 7 points into the set. And I will say Pottsville has had a lot more subs come in than Atkins. They seem to go with the same team, but it seems to be working for them.
Ball goes off of Pottsville, makes it a 5-3 advantage here, as just 15 is all you need.
Yeah, like I said, you can't allow yourself to fall in a hole in this set.
You're exactly right about that, Trevor. Coming from the outside, Sarah Francis. Big one there for Pottsville. Again, to kind of keep pace, as you're talking about. Claire Carruthers going back to serve, and makes it a 5-4 advantage for Atkins. Pottsville trying to tie it up.
Yeah, and that kill by Sarah Francis was harder than it looked because she's on the edge. When she hit it down the line, that's about all she can work with right there.
Good play at the net by Pottsville. Francis taps it over right on the Apache head, and it's 5-5.
And you saw Atkins do that deck like they're going to go for the kill and just tip it over their head. And the Apaches are giving them a taste of their own medicine right now, and it seems to be working.
5-5 is your score. Whoever scores the next 10 most likely will be your winner of this matchup. I feel like that last year we had similar things happening. I believe Atkins got up 2-1. Pottsville won the last 2 sets. We'll see if that holds true, but I believe it was a 3-2 matchup if I'm not mistaken, but I could be. I know that Pottsville won a lot of matchups last year, 3-0. Wasn't a lot of 5-set matchups last year, or 4-set for that matter. It was either win or loss, 5 sets.
Yeah, and here, still going back and forth. Neither team pulling away. And they seem to have each other's number right now. And we haven't seen a whole lot of 5-set matches this year. But when they have, we saw one at Morrilton, or the one when Morrilton came here, and that was entertaining.
It was. There's Corbin. You talk about somebody that can hit it hard. Corbin can do it. 7-6 now. Pottsville with the advantage, up 1 point here.
Drew Hollis is going to serve. And you've seen a lot of different servers. We talk about servers. Abby Duval took over last set when they went on that run.
She sure did. Pottsville playing well at the net there, making it 8-6.
Hit that halfway point for the Lady Apaches. And we got the 20 rule. Of course, you can't score, well, I guess you could score 20 in this set. But what would you say that new 20 rule is for 15?
It's got to be 12.
12.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. 12 in the set number 5.
I mean, it sounds right. What a great block by Kennedy Corbin.
Nice job at the net by Corbin. She's made a difference here in this set number 5. Pottsville just needs 6 points here to win this matchup. Atkins going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Braces are Invisalign, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go. Trust her as your ortho, let's go. Let's go, Dr. K, let's go.
We're back. 9-6 is the score here. 9-6 is the score. Pottsville with 3-point advantage. This one it's just been back and forth pretty much the whole time. One team gets a lead, the other team comes back. And so we'll see what happens here. 9-6 again. Set number 5, just 6 points separate Pottsville from a 5-set victory over the Atkins Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, and I'd say every set tonight has been close besides that first one where the Red Devils kind of ran away with it. But ever since then, the Apaches really been right there.
10-6. And I will say, it feels a little unlikely. I felt like that Atkins kind of controlled things up until about the middle of last set. But like I said, it has been back and forth. So anyway, but these two teams battling out. Just 5 points now for Pottsville. They need it. Atkins stops the tide here, makes it 10-7. Lexi Gooden going back to serve for Atkins.
And you mentioned she's their best server. So, and when you need your best servers, when you're down, you got to come back a lot.
Like I said, it's kind of like getting that cleanup hitter up with the bases loaded. Not quite the same way this time, but close.
And the Apaches seem to handle that one.
Oh, wow. What good effort by Atkins, but Pottsville ends up with the point. Make sure you're sharing this over. I know we don't have a lot of time left, but still there's still a little bit of volleyball if you want to see your team, whichever team wins this one. If you want to see your team win this 5th set. Nice job by Atkins.
This set, the Apaches look like they're calling Tawny Sweden's name a lot. She's been active this set. And, of course, it's like feeding the hot hand. Who's scoring you points, get them the ball. And I would assume now that Sierra Blevins is in the middle, she's going to get the ball.
And there's the magic number 12.
Magic number 12. And Lauren White's going to serve for the Lady Apaches. And the Red Devils need to outscore the Apaches 7-3 just to tie it up.
What is it? What do they call? Who gets the point?
He just pointed at both sides.
Yeah. I guess Atkins gets it.
The point.
They called, I believe, a tip. I believe that was the call. Here's probably your other best serve as far as just the velocity that she hits the ball with.
Yeah, she's got power behind it. And like I said, I wish we could find that roster. Sportswood Live just wasn't updated. That ball's out.
12-10.
This game's really close. Red Devils right on the Apaches' tail. What are they going to call? Until she crossed the middle line.
And Pottsville just needs 2 more.
Sarah Francis comes back in. I'd say 2 of the 3 best hitters at the net for Lady Apaches might be Sarah Francis and Sierra Blevins.
And then you got Kennedy Corbin as well.
Yes.
That's who you're thinking about there.
She's not in.
Atkins gets a point, 13-11. This one, you wouldn't expect it to go down any other way, right?
Yeah, right down to the wire. Who can control their emotions more and get the win in?
And Pottsville gets set point.
Match point.
That's correct, match point. Good catch there. Match point for the Lady Apaches, 14-11. Atkins must score the next 3 to keep it going. You know, it sounds like a lot, but, you know, we also know that Pottsville scored 7 in a row to get it to 25-24, and Atkins still won that set.
Yeah, so you never know. A little confusion by the referee there.
All right, so here we go. Here's the set or the serve from Holstead. Good play at the net by Atkins. 14-12, still match point here. Pottsville just needs 1. 2 more in a row must Atkins score.
Yeah, and they desperately need it. Kennedy Corbin almost got a kill there.
Ball at the net, blocked. So here we are, 14-13. I would say it's about as evenly matched as it could possibly be. What did you say?
Yeah, I mean, you're only down by 1 point going into the final point, match point, and you're right there.
Well, Pottsville's going to take a quick timeout. We're going to stay right here with it.
All right.
14-13. We don't want to miss the final play of the match.
The Apaches are out there ready to come back. Atkins coach still talking to him. Get the final instructions. Never know what's going to happen here.
You got to win by 2 still.
Right. Almost a double hit by the Apaches.
Atkins comes all the way back to tie it up. So here we are, got to take match point down. Here we go. Next, the team that scores 2 in a row wins.
Yeah, that almost sounds weird to say, but already have it happen one time tonight.
Corbin blocked. It's out of bounds. Back to match point for the Lady Apaches. And if you're Pottsville, you want to close it out right here. You don't want this to continue to go on and on and on.
Yeah, and We mentioned how they've got 3 games this week, and this one might be tiring. You go all night on this one.
And Pottsville wins set number 5. And what a matchup this was. And I'm sure Coach Brodigan going to be up here in just a moment. We'll talk with her. We're going to go and we're going to go ahead and go to a quick break. We'll be back here with more Pottsville volleyball on the Arkansas Sports Network.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business.
Day challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Back here at Pottsville. Pottsville able to win 16-14. Set number 5. And we got Coach Brodigan here. Wow.
Woo.
That was a good one.
I gotta catch my breath.
You know, Atkins is a really good AAA program.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, if you think, I don't know much about volleyball. I'm learning as much as I possibly can with my experience over the last 2 years. But, you know, looking at where they're at right now, you know, Paris is really good. Hackett is really good. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Baptist Prep is really good. And then you probably got to throw Atkins in there somewhere, too.
Oh, absolutely. Tracy does an incredible job. You know, she's always going to put together a competitive team. They've got some really solid hitters this year. Their setter, Tommy Peters, has done a great job for them. You know, defensively, they're pretty solid. I mean, they've got great hitters, but to me, what stands out the most on them is their defense. They're hard to put the ball down on. They really are.
Yes, yeah, and you know they really give a lot of effort. I've yet to see them play where they don't play super hard.
Yeah. I always know it's going to be a battle with them. They're a solid team.
So let's talk about your team. Mm-hmm. This is just me. I don't think your team has hit the best stride yet.
I don't either. You know, we've got to get back in the gym and get some work in. Mondays are just not our best day. I'm not going to lie. We always practice flat. I don't know. We struggle on Mondays, so I would like to stay away from those things as much as possible.
I understand.
But that's no excuse. I feel like we just, I don't know. We just came in a little bit flat. But what I love to see from the girls is like they never gave up. Like they just kept battling, and I think that's an important lesson for us because we're going to have some battles down the stretch later. And so we've got to learn that, hey, you know, it's not over till that 15th point on that 5th set and keep working at it and just chipping away and playing together, you know, not shutting down on each other, just staying together, continuing to talk. You know, we've got to play a little bit scrappier defense. But our offense tonight I just didn't feel like was clicking. I mean, we had some great performances. Sarah Francis had a lot of kills for us. I think she was our kill leader with 12. Tawny Sweden was right in behind her, I think, with around 10. So we had some great performances. We had some key blocks at times that really helped. So we've just got to kind of get back to where we're firing on all cylinders. Abby Duval, I think, came up with 25 digs tonight.
Wow.
So I was really proud of her performance. And Drew Hollis came in tonight, and her passing in serve receive and just her composure out there really played an important role.
She's played really well this year for you. I mean, been a solid contributor.
She has.
I mean, it's easy to see those that are getting up at the net and spiking
Absolutely.
it, but it's not quite as easy to see those that are just playing solid all-around volleyball. So
Right.
it's a great thing, and again, you've got a good team. Let's talk about what you got coming up. You've only got 4 regular season games left, correct?
We've got tomorrow night we have Mills here at home. It's our senior night. Then Thursday we'll go to Lone Oak. And then we've got PA coming up at home, and we play Dover in there towards the end of the season to get some more more work in before we head into
Dover's a good little a 3A team as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going to pull this up real quick while I got you here.
Okay.
I think I may be right where I need to be. So you guys sit at the top of this thing at 6-0. You've got 4 regular season games left. Morrilton keeping pace there, just a half game back at 6-1. Robinson 5-2. You went to Robinson and beat them, even though they wouldn't give us internet that day. That was the craziest thing. Still don't kind of puzzled by that. Lone Oak at 4-2. You got Pulaski Academy battling them at 3-3. That kind of seems like your teams right there that are battling for those playoff spots. Clinton, of course, you've got a conference tournament as well.
Right.
That you're playing for seeding in. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. A 1 and a 2 end up playing in the semifinals no matter what, right? Like getting the bye into the semifinals.
We get a bye in the first round. So if we finish out in first, we will meet the 8 or the 9, depending on who wins that.
Okay. So you're playing it straight up.
Yes.
So you've got to win too.
Yes, we got to win too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
So who do I talk to about that? that is insane right there.
I know.
That you are setting your best teams up for your failure.
Well, it makes it really tough.
But you also have to be sharp, too, at that time.
You do, and it's important because, you're battling to go to the state tournament. So you've got to be at your best ball at that point. So you got to be able to take care of business.
Well, so you're going to – can I get a schedule for that? I need to get a schedule for that.
For
your conference tournament.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll shoot it to you.
Okay, so we're going to work on that as well. But anyway, thank you for joining us here, and congratulations on a good victory. We'll be here tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Coach Kara Brodigam joining us here at the final on the Arkansas Sports Network. Atkins coming in here. One of y'all guys come in here and help me out, finish this thing off. Anyway, Olivia joining me here. So, Olivia, give us some thoughts as we wrap things up.
That was a really intense matchup right there. Every set was pretty close, and we went into overtime a few times.
Yeah.
It was really intense, but I thought we saw a lot of potentials in both teams. I thought Pottsville did a great job serving at the net as per usual, and I think we will continue to see more of that this week and as the season progresses.
I think you're correct. Well, we're going to wrap things up once again. 5-set win, 3-2 over Atkins. We'll be here tomorrow night for the Little Rock Mills matchup, and then we'll be at Lone Oak on Thursday night. And just a couple games left plus the conference tournament, so you don't want to miss that. And, again, just stay tuned here on the Arkansas Sports Network for all of your Pottsville volleyball needs. So we'll say goodbye for now, and we will be back tomorrow night for that matchup with the Mills Lady Comets.